Ashe. May we give honor to our ancestors, please. If you would like to honor your ancestors, please say Ashe. All right, give thanks, give thanks. It is truly the shoulders that we stand on their shoulders. I don't think we really understand what that means. It means in their time here, they already put in some work. And guess what? You standing on that work. So please do not believe that you don't have whatever you need in order for you to manifest exactly what is placed in your heart and desires. My name is Queen Yenn, and I'm just here to share. I give thanks for the honor of being before my beautiful people. When Tassili called me and said we're going back to the garden in the way of how I do, I said, well, I want to see what garden means metaphysically. Garden metaphysically means the spiritual body. There's nobody out here that don't have a spiritual body. How many gardeners, farmers do we have out here? Okay. Y'all need to be louder than that, and y'all need to be thanking them. Because let me tell you something. I ain't about doomsday, but soon we all gonna be raw vegan. So you better get to know your farmers and your gardeners. But if you ever garden or farm, you know you ain't gotta do a whole lot because mama got what she needs to grow. If our garden is our spiritual body, then that is implying that we have what? All that we need in order to grow. Oftentimes we get caught up in aesthetically pleasing things or things that make us feel good or make us dance or feel pleasurable. And we feel like we have to go outside of ourselves to get what we need in order to be our highest selves. But I am here. I've been given a message to spread in the world that we have everything that we need in order to be our absolute highest self. Absolute highest self. My message has been, and I'll continue to spread that message, stop being addicted to getting other people's validations. Additionally, get used to listen to the spirit that's within you. And stop downing. Cut the double-mindedness out today. All you got to do is make a decision. I can't do it. I don't know. I just be doubtful. Stop that. How about that? Trust what you're being told because you're being told that. Y'all, my Baba is a Southern Baptist minister, so, you know, it comes out of me sometimes. I didn't come here to preach. What I did come here is to talk a little bit about gemstones, because many of you know that a part of OU Ministries is teaching people how to use gemstones. And oftentimes people ask me, well, how do they work, or do they work? I feel like many in this crowd knows that they do work. Ashe. Say Ashe if you rocking with some stones right now. Give thanks. I give thanks for my bumblebee, jasper, and tigers out on my neck. You know what I'm saying? Give thanks. But in case you may want to hear my version of it, because we are gardens ourselves, we have vortices in our bodies. Starting at the bottom of our feet to the tip top of our head, and there's a vortex that you're sitting in right now. And some of y'all are sitting in other people's vortexes too. Be careful about the vortexes you sit in. So as you are sitting in your vortex and you have this vortex from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head, there are these beautiful jewels that are produced from the Earth's vortices. So if you have something going on with one of your vortices, there's a gemstone that you can get that will, by itself, you ain't got to spin around 10 times. You ain't got to do 10 rituals. Get the stone, have your attention, and work with the stone. By work with it, I mean, my big sister Tassili said, one of the things that she realized is you have to lighten your heart. You can't be stressed about things. If you are addicted to control, if you don't have control over the worry and anxiety that shows up in your life, take something like a green opal, or a green calcite, or rose quartz, or chrysocolla, or amazonite, or any of the green stones. And when you get out of the shower or the tub, make sure you get in the shower or the tub, lay down, relax, put that stone on your heart, and breathe deeply. To get heart and mind correspondent, take your right hand and place your hand on your heart lightly. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Bring the breath to your heart, hold it there, then open your mouth and release it. And you do that until you release that thought that things are not working in your favor, because it always is. Always. Let us not be weak to believe just because our circumstances and situations look like how they look, that everything is not always working out in our favor. Because we are gardens, spiritual bodies. I give honor to my elders as well as ancestors who have said it. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and I desire to say in this moment, we are spiritual beings. And we about to have a spiritual experience up in this thing. Because we're ready. And it is time. So let us not be so humble human. I'm only human, you're not. Stop being insulting to the Most High. You are a spiritual being. And it is insulting to the Most High for you to walk around with worry, anger, fear, doubt, shame, guilt. I'm from the church house, so you know what sin is and evil is and the devil? Worry, doubt, shame, guilt, fear, resentment. So rebuke the devil. The devil is a lie. Many of our ancestors said it. You better believe it. Rebuke it. You have no room for it. We're spiritual beings. Y'all, we come out here, we commune with each other, we're so beautiful. We could probably join hands together and manifest something amazing right now. But then you go out here talking about, I'm only human. Wow. Wow. You're not. So let us stop. Let us realize that we are spiritual beings. Because we are spiritual beings, let me throw some gemstones back in there. Because I was supposed to be here to talk about gemstones. But I got a word, Tussy. My mother transitioned of a heavy heart. That's what she transitioned of. In her lifetime, she had 5 heart attacks. Listen to that. And it's not just the food. It's the worry, the stress, the anxiety. Mamas, can I talk to you for a second? Grandmamas, can I talk to you for a second? Let it go. Them children are spiritual beings having a spiritual experience as well. The best thing that you can do is be that spiritual being in front of them. And stop doing all that worrying and projecting all of your fears and casting spells on your children. So stop. Then you cast all them spells, and now you on a sick bed and want them to take care of you after you done got on their last nerve for 30 years. Stop. Please stop. Mama Tarsisa says, say what stones can help them to stop. A huge stone is big. Now I'm just kidding. Of a rose quartz. No, but seriously though, stones that can help you to stop, I really would say green opal. Because green opal helps with mental angst. We have angst, one, because we remember what we was like. And we don't want our children to be like us. I don't want my children to be like me. Well, stop being like you then. Be like the highest you so they can see the highest you. Stop projecting you on them and you won't see you, because the more you project you, you're going to get you. Not only from your children, but from your children's children and the children's children's children. That's why DeAndre came back just like your great-great-granddad. The same worry, the same angst, the same meanness, all of that stuff, because you didn't heal it. And you know how you do the best ancestral healing? I'm about to blow your mind. You ready? Do better. Simple. Do better. And why not? Soon as you do better, your energy goes back and it goes forward. Not for the sake of the gram, not for the sake of your man, not for the sake of your woman, but for the sake that you are important for the entire whole being. It doesn't matter who else sees it. Do you feel it? Do you feel that you're going higher? If you don't feel it, you're not. It ain't no clothes you can put on to go higher. It ain't no clothes you can take off to go higher. The spiritual clothes and the spiritual shoes, take them off. Take all them things you done took hold of and got your ego so thick that you won't listen to spirit to tell you to stop doing all of that and start doing all of this. And then be your spiritual self. Practice some discipline, devotion, and sacrifice. And whoa, baby, we here now. We here now.
I'll be right back.
And so I see the light. We gonna see the light in you because you light. You ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta tattoo it. I ain't throwing shade, I promise you. I'm not. Because I got a couple of scriptures tattooed, so it is what it is. But I'm saying, it's all within. So, I'm not a great with time, so if somebody be like, time sis, okay. What I suggest, I wanted to start with the meditation, but it was like fire shut up in my bones. So I just came up and started talking. But this tree is amazing to show you a depiction of you. From the roots, oh man, you can't imagine where these roots go. Can you imagine where these roots extend to? I can tell you they're probably extending all the way over there and all the way down close to the core. That's you. And it's reaching up. It don't care what none of y'all doing, it's gonna keep reaching up to the sun. A beautiful meditation for you to do is to imagine yourself as a tree. And as you imagine yourself as a tree, take a chakra set. Raise your hand if you got a chakra set, or say Ashe, or I got one, I got mine. Chakra set. It's somebody out here that you can build a chakra set with. One for your root, one for your sacral, that creative center, one for your solar, one for your heart, one for your throat, one for your first eye, not third. That's how we keep stuff from hitting the fan. My third eye. No, open it first. And one for your crown. And you sit and you breathe with that chakra set on you. Tourmaline, reshaded jasper, chestnut jasper. Those are the type of stones for roots. Sacral chakra, carnelian, orange calcite, solar plexus, citrine, pyrite, tiger's eye, heart chakra, green opal, rose quartz, chrysocolla, amazonite, throat chakra. Let me tell you which one folks need for that throat. Oh, Lord. Either you need to be quiet or you need to speak up. One of them. Blue calcite, baby. Get the blue calcite. But you also got blue apatite. And a lot of people like this one, lapis lazuli. Then you got the first eye. People love amethyst. But did you know you can use lapis for your first eye? You can use labradorite, that's my favorite for the first eye. And then your crown chakra, clear quartz, fire quartz. Sit with those gemstones on your chakras or near them. This is what I do when I do energy clearing. Folks think I'm in there doing magic, it's the stones, it ain't me. I'm just obeying. You let it sit and you breathe. The breath is one of the most powerful tools and you don't have to pay for it. We love to spend our money, you ain't gotta spend money to breathe. And many of us are not breathing how we're supposed to breathe. Deep breaths in. Fill your heart space up. Fill your chakras up. Because there's stagnant energy many times stuck in your chakras. As you have those stones on you or near you, visualize yourself as the tree. See the roots coming out the bottom of your feet, growing down into the ground. If you've never seen roots to a tree, study the tree. Study so you can show yourself approved. To approved of what? To be your highest self. Study. Learn the tree. Let those roots go deep. Then allow the energy from mama. Let it go up from the bottom of your feet all the way up to your belly. Let it swirl around. Then let it go up to your solar plexus. Let it shine like the sun. Then let it go up to your heart. Let your whole chest turn green. Then let it go into your throat chakra and let your throat, everything that goes before you and back from your throat, let it turn blue. Let your whole head, when you get to the first eye, turn purple about it. Then I like gold at the top of my head. But let white come at the top of your head and wrap all around you. But then I got a cherry on top. Once you vibing real high, send that light out to your mama or your children. Or if your children in the school, the teachers. Or your ancestors. Especially the ones that you know live with a heavy heart. Send the light to them. Then bring that light back into that heart.
We hosting this event.
And let it sit in there. The reality is, in order for us to reach heaven, live in a state of heaven, we must have a light heart. Doing the meditation that I'm speaking of lightens your heart. A lot of the things you've been on the new moon calls, scripting on, and you've been burning papers to release the stagnation and all of that, it will move out the way when you breathe and lighten your heart. And then allow. I want to close by saying a lot of us don't truly understand what love is. Love, in the way that I accept it, is the ability to accept and allow things as they are, without the necessity to control them, manipulate them. Be more poised, let them be. And stay in your heart, stay in your prayers, stay in your affirmations, and allow them to work out in your favor. You don't have to come outside of yourself and force anything. No force needed, flow. No force needed, flow. Just as your breath. Allow me to close by asking you all to breathe. Will you breathe with me, please? We're gonna take 3 deep breaths in through your nose. You're going to hold them as long as you can, and then you're going to slowly allow it to come out your mouth. You ready? All right. Let us take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it. Release it when you're ready. When you're ready, come back in with that breath. Deep breath in. Hold it. This time when you're ready, open your mouth and let it release. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out. And this is the last one. This time when you inhale, bring that breath to the heart, deep as you can. Hold it. And when you're ready, open the mouth. Release it slowly, all the way out. Let your shoulders relax, arms relax, hips relax, legs relax, everything relax.
That made me think.
Ashe, give thanks. Y'all give thanks for letting me preach for a little while. So if you don't know, I'm at queen_yen on Instagram. I am the founder of OU Ministries. You can find more information on my Instagram page if you desire. I'm also the co-founder of Shamba ATL. Anybody know about Shamba? Shamba ATL 2-acre farm, a 2-acre garden out in East Point, Georgia. We are actually redeveloping that garden to be an official botanical garden. One of the first ones on the south side of Atlanta, and we will own it, and it will be an official botanical garden. Please believe that. Nice lounge spaces. Beautiful garden. When you come there, you're going to leave lighter. Trust and believe that. We have a fundraiser event on July the 2nd. If you would, please mark your calendars. July the 2nd is called the Light Fest. We gonna spread light, celebrate light, share light, be light. The Light Fest on July the 2nd. Thank you so much for your time. Give thanks. Give thanks. Ashe. Give thanks. Give thanks.
Can we get a round of applause for Queen Yenn?